Hey, what's happening? Paul Ingram here with College Center. Welcome back to week 6, day 7. It's the last day of our footwork week. So make sure to grab 2 sticks so that way we can map out our footwork. And make sure to hit the subscribe button. That's your payment to me for this training. You gotta be subscribed to the channel and make sure to hit that thumbs up button so I know that you're training with me. Leave me a comment below. Let me know where you are training from with me around the world. What country are you in? What state are you in? It's always cool to find out where we're all hanging out, training together from. And let's get to the training. For today's footwork training on our drill a day, day 7 of week 6, here's what I need you to do. We're gonna take both of our sticks and we're gonna place them down on a 45-degree angle facing to the right, one right in front of the other, just like that. Make a straight line that's on about a 45 degrees. So you're gonna notice something. If you look very carefully at the sticks on the ground, you're gonna see that you got a forward triangle down here, and then you've got a reverse triangle up on top. So we're connecting reverse triangle and our forward triangle at the apex, at the tips of the triangles. This is creating the hourglass figure, and that's the footwork that we're working today, is our hourglass. So we're gonna start off at the right base of the forward triangle right now. We're gonna step 90 degrees to the left. Then we're gonna step double shuffle 45 degrees to the right. 1, 2. 90 degrees to the left again. And then double shuffle reverse to the right. 1 and 2. Okay? And that completes the hourglass. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 steps total in the hourglass pattern of footwork. All right, so we'll work this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Once you have that, you also want to make sure that you can go around to the left, but you also want to make sure you can go around to the right. So then we can also step this up, double shuffle it, boom, step across to the right 90, double shuffle it back, and then right 90 again. So double shuffle forward, boom, right 90, double shuffle back to the left, and right 90. Let's go ahead and get round 1 in together, going to the left. We'll take it nice and slow, so that way, you know, you can follow along, you can work on, you know, any of the little details that we've learned from the previous triangle videos. It's the same things, right? Same things. Okay, so let's go ahead and work this out together. All right, so round 1, we're gonna go around the hourglass 10 times, okay, for round 1. Right here, starting off at the base of the forward triangle. Number 1, left 90 degrees. Boom, right there. Double shuffle forward to the right. 1 and 2. Left 90 degrees. Double shuffle reverse. 1 and 2. Okay, that's 1. Rep 2, 90. Double it up, 90. Double it back. 3, 90. Double it up, 90. Double it back. 4. 5. 6. 7. We want to smoothen it out. 8. All right, we're just going to go right into 9 here. Watch. 9, right into it. 10. Let's do 2 more, since it's footwork. 11. And 12. All right, right there. The hourglass footwork, it is teaching that kind of double shuffle going up on a singular line, on a segmented footwork. Right? We work the segmented footwork, our basic, in the very first drill of this week. Right? You might remember that 1, 2, and then back 1, 2. So now we're executing that footwork, but on an angle in the triangle footwork system. Everything that we've done up to this point, except for the first drill, we have been working on a singular angle. Now we're doubling up on those angles with this one. But at the same time, we have to be able to quickly get off of that angle at any moment's notice. And that's the beautiful thing about the Hourglass footwork, is we want to get to that point where we're here on the 90, we shoot across. That could also represent that left 45 here on the diamond. And then we're gonna go all the way in, boom, and then we gotta get off of that line very, very quickly sometimes. Sometimes we can stay there, sometimes we gotta get off the line. So this is why the Hourglass is very, very, very important, is it really starts to open up this agility, the attribute of agility, being able to move very quickly in multiple directions and being able to maintain that momentum, the generation of momentum, but then also the control of momentum. We don't want to over-generate to where we can't control it, and then we end up like falling, ranging forward. If there's so much momentum, and then we get stuck going forward on another beat. If my opponent has my timing, and I haven't been able to successfully apply a tactic and technique, I'm gonna get countered there. So I have to be able to generate enough momentum to maintain the pressure, but be able to still control the momentum if I needed to change the line and then get off if my opponent was to steal that beat from me and try to get that counter attack or an attack. All right, so let's go ahead and do a round together, round 1B, going to the right on the Hourglass. All right? So from here, we're gonna start off at the left corner of the base. We'll step 90 degrees to the right, 1, double shuffle it up to the left, 90 degrees to the right, double shuffle it back. Number 2, the right 90, double shuffle up, right 90, double shuffle back. 3, and just start slow like this. Okay, all the agility, it's gonna build up. You gotta get coordination before you get agility. 4. And it is harder with the sticks on the ground when you gotta step over sticks, but that's okay. It's like roots and things. What are we on, 5? Okay, let's go right into 6. Boom, let's make it smooth. Smooth it out. 7. 8. Go a little faster. 9. 10. Let's get 2 more in since it's footwork. 11. 12. Right there. I remember back in the day being at different FMA seminars with different teachers from different styles, different systems and things like that. And one of the things was, anytime that they started off with footwork, they would always kind of like negatively talk about footwork. They'd be like, hey guys, I know this is not the popular thing, but we got to do the footwork. We just got to get it out of the way. It's important. So I know it's not everybody's favorite thing to train. So let's just go ahead and get a few drills in, warm up, get the footwork out of the way. This type of approach, I think this is why a lot of people don't train footwork, is if it has been presented this way for all of these years, for all these decades, then people are being nurtured to not appreciate the footwork, to not like the footwork, to not enjoy the training of the footwork. If we change the approach to the footwork and we're excited to train the footwork, we're like, hey guys, this is really exciting. We're gonna start off with some footwork. It's the most important thing that's gonna be in your training. You're gonna use it all the time, no matter what area of Kali that you're practicing. And you're bringing excitement to the practice of footwork. But you're able to teach why the footwork is important and what it's used for and how it's used. Then there's a different appreciation and there's a different energy level around the topic of footwork. So here at Kali Center, we are always super excited about footwork. Like if we don't train footwork in a session, it's like, what? There's something wrong. Like why didn't we do that? This doesn't feel right. So by changing that approach, we all understand how important footwork is. Footwork is your #1 lead to offense, but it's also your #1 lead to self-preservation, to your defense, being able to protect yourself. You protect yourself primarily through footwork. If your footwork wasn't there wasn't good enough, then you have the insurance policy of the weapon, where, you know, there might be weapon-to-weapon contact or something, but the weapon does not get you to a safer or a more advantageous position in the fight or in the flow. It's your footwork that does that. So it's your footwork, understanding angulation, body position. That's what actually protects you most. The second thing that protects you, of course, is your weapon striking the weapon holding hand of your opponent and disarming your opponent, or at least stopping their ability to continue on the flow, to continue on the fight. But if you don't have the weapon, or you can't get the timing and apply the tactic and technique to neutralize your opponent, then you need to have your footwork, so at least you can navigate terrain and work your way out of the situation. All right? That is always the number one thing, is how do we just preserve life, right? And your footwork is your number one mode to be able to accomplish that. So that's why I want to take a week and dedicate a week to just footwork. And no weapons. You know, you can always do all these drills with your weapon in your hand and all that stuff, but it is very important that we can be disciplined to the footwork. We get excited about the footwork. We get like super pumped up to, like, yeah, I'm gonna train some footwork, man. I'm gonna be moving around, right? Like that's awesome. That's great. It's a great feeling when you can start really navigating all your different terrains. You know, that's why maybe some people, when they see some of our flow videos and some of our sparring videos, you know, some people will, especially earlier in the days of Kali Center, they're like, nobody stick fights like that. Yeah, because for decades, everybody's been downgrading the footwork. They've been telling you how important the footwork is. Everybody's been approaching the training of the footwork like it's a problem. And nobody's able to teach you how to actually use the footwork and how to apply the footwork. Triangles. I remember when I was training many years ago, and I asked my teacher, how do I apply a reverse triangle footwork? You need flight time. You need more flight time. You'll figure it out. I'm not paying you for me to figure it out. I'm paying you to teach me. And if you can't teach me the application of the footwork, why am I here? Why am I giving you my money? Why am I giving you my energy? And most importantly, why am I giving you my time and my trust if you're not able to teach me how the footwork actually applies? So this is why we hold such a high emphasis here at Kali Center on our footwork, because this is what makes everything in Kali far more practical. And this is what gives you the true skill of self-preservation. When your footwork is up and your awareness and observation is up, you can preserve your life. Now you have true self-defense, and you understand. Now you understand how to get to positions to make other of your weapon tactics and techniques work better for you. Have a higher percentage of success rate. And it is all through, obviously, awareness and observation, but in the physical, it is all led by the footwork. All right, so thanks so much for hanging out with me this week. And then next week, tomorrow, we kick off week 7. I know a lot of you guys in the comments have been waiting for something specific that we're gonna be working on next week. So, I'm gonna let you hang on until tomorrow, week 7, day 1, when we continue our Drill a Day Kali series. All right, guys, get out there, go make nature your training dojo, and I'll see you back here tomorrow, kicking off Drill a Day, week 7.